China has moved swiftly and decisively to counter Trump's ambitious Genesis mission. It has unveiled a powerful new AI system that signals a major escalation in the global tech race. And while Washington is still laying the groundwork for its so-called AI Manhattan Project, Beijing, it seems, has already taken the leap. China claims it has launched a super-powered AI agent directly plugged into the country's national supercomputing network. Now, this computing will allow it to conduct high-level scientific research with minimal human intervention, very significant. And the system runs on supply chain network, which is China's national supercomputing backbone, as it links more than 30 supercomputing centers across the country. It already supports nearly 100 scientific workflows in areas like material science, biotech, industrial AI, and is available to more than 1,000 institutional users nationwide. So that's the scale. But what does it mean if the claims are true? China, in fact, has created an automated scientific workforce, one that does not just assist researchers, but actively conducts research on its own. And this stands in sharp contrast to the American approach. Let's lay it out for you. The Genesis mission is designed to accelerate scientific discovery by building a centralized AI platform that merges government scientific data and national supercomputing resources. The program will basically leverage decades of federal investments and data, providing researchers with the information necessary to train AI models, automate experiment design, and also generate predictive models for complex scientific challenges. The U.S. initiative comes with tight timelines and requires demonstrable progress within 270 days, as it remains in the planning phase. And adding further momentum to China's AI push is the rapid rise of its private sector players. Chinese AI unicorn Moonshot AI has raised $500 million in a Series C funding round, pushing its valuation to $4.3 billion, putting it well ahead of several domestic rivals preparing for public listings. And Moonshot AI has also drawn attention in Washington. A recent U.S. government report cited the company as evidence of the growing depth of China's AI ecosystem, pointing to its open weight thinking model, which has reportedly outperformed the leading U.S. systems in several benchmark tests. And as the U.S. and China race to define the future of AI, one thing is clear right now. In the world of growing technology, execution is supreme. A Bollywood icon, a cricket franchise, and a political storm are colliding. As outrage brews, the bigger question is whether criticism has missed the actual target. Let's tell you what we are talking about. Superstar Shah Rukh Khan is being called out for buying Bangladesh's fast bowler, Mustafizur Rahman. The decision taken during the IPL auction has triggered a sharp political backlash, dragging sport into the center of a diplomatic debate. A BJP leader has attacked Shah Rukh Khan, calling him a traitor. The fact is, it is the BCCI which governs IPL. It decided on foreign players who could participate. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, the BCCI, has not imposed any restrictions on the Bangladeshi players. The rules governing overseas players are set by the BCCI, not individual franchise owners. Yet, in this storm, Shah Rukh Khan's Kolkata Knight Riders have become the face of the controversy. And now, Sangeet Som, a former member of the UP Legislative Assembly, called Khan a traitor for buying Bangladesh's fast bowler. Now, is this zest for criticism? And some people need to understand India's neighborhood policies. There is no diplomatic break-off with Dhaka and New Delhi. There is no diplomatic break-off between Dhaka and New Delhi. India and Bangladesh continue to engage at the highest levels, underlining that cricketing ties have not ruptured diplomatic relations. In fact, the Indian External Affairs Minister visited Dhaka yesterday to attend the funeral of Khalida Zia. The three-time Prime Minister of Bangladesh, who headed the BNP, passed away on Tuesday after a long illness, remember. She was laid to rest with full state honors this afternoon beside her husband, the country's former president. Today, the Indian Defence Minister visited the Bangladesh High Commission in New Delhi to share his condolences. Prime Minister Modi wrote a letter conveying his condolences on the issue of targeted attacks on Hindus. New Delhi, remember, has raised the issue of the attacks on minorities and Hindus in Bangladesh. And these concerns remain part of the ongoing diplomatic dialogue, not a justification for targeting athletes or artists. This is not in India's interest. Sport has long been a bridge between countries, not a battleground. Turning a cricket auction into a loyalty test risks shrinking diplomacy into sound bites and also reducing the complex regional relationships to outrage-driven politics like this. Shah Rukh Khan has appeared in more than 100 films. He's earned numerous accolades, including a National Film Award, 15 Filmfare Awards. He has been awarded the Padma Shri, the fourth highest civilian award of India. Dragging a national icon into issues like this is misplaced nationalism in a way. On to France now. In a major move, the country is planning to ban children under 15 from social media platforms and to prohibit mobile phones in high schools from September 2026. The moves highlight growing public concern over the impact of online harms on minors. According to French media reports, the government will submit draft legislation for legal review in early January itself. The president has repeatedly linked social media use to youth violence and has signaled his intent for France to follow Australia's ban on under-16s from major social media platforms. Macron did not refer to the legislative plan in his New Year's Eve address, but said France must protect children and teenagers from social media and excessive screen use. In fact, mobile phones have been banned in French primary and middle schools since 2018. The proposed changes would extend the ban to high schools for the first time. France also passed a law in 2023 requiring parental consent for under-15s to create social media accounts, although enforcement has faced technical difficulties. Macron has also called for action at the European Union level, pushing for a bloc-wide ban on social media access for under-15s. And the European Parliament has urged the setting of minimum age limits as concerns rise over adolescent mental health. Opinion polls suggest strong public support, with a 2024 survey showing nearly 3/4 of French respondents back a social media ban for under-15s. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.